So people are just starting to arrive. It's around 11 o'clock in the morning. This is gonna be one awesome event. We just got the guys here from New England Aquatics. I see them all in their jackets. Let's see what they got to say. So we got the guys here from New England Aquatics. How was your drive down?
It was a great drive, very
I'm the bad driver.
Oh, that's really fun.
You guys look pretty sharp with your jackets.
Thank you.
All matching. Are you excited?
Very excited. Not sure what we have in store, but we're ready for it.
What's happening? Come on, I'm trying to go YouTube with this. What's going on? We're having a dance party?
Yeah, getting everything set for DJ. We got karaoke later today. It's gonna be a real fun day.
Wholesale guy during the day, DJ at night.
That's right.
Welcome, welcome. You excited?
Yeah.
We got these guys behind me all the way from West Virginia. Tennessee. Whoa. So we got Jason Borowski here from Liberties, Pavers, Ponds, and Water Features. We got
What's going on, man?
Dylan. You ready? Pond Camp 2022.
I had the baby.
Hey, Bruno, how you going, man?
How are you?
Welcome, welcome. Mr. Duke, are you helping out Valerie here for registration?
We're all freezing to death together.
Sam, how we doing?
All right, buddy.
Here you go.
What we got over here is the chicken cutlet Italian sandwich. This one is an American combo. There's another American combo and then the Italian combo. That's the best one to have.
Looks like the barbecue truck just showed up. Big Ron's Barbecue out of Florida, New York. What's happening?
What's going on?
So this is Big Ron's Barbecue for Florida, New York.
What's going on?
Ron is a good friend of mine and also a delivery driver at EP Jansen's nursery.
That's right. I get a day off.
You get a day off, right? And check out this setup.
Everything's covered right now.
There you go, look at that.
Ribs, brisket.
If you're ever having a party, give Big Ron's a call. Located in Florida, New York. Check him out on Google.
Everybody in the tent, let's go. We're ready to start Pond Camp. All right, everybody, welcome to 2022 Pond Camp. A little different than last year when we were on Shinnecock Beach with 16 Winnebagos. 2 fountainscapes and a pond. Tim, Sean, and Enrique are leading the fountainscape in front of the mansion. John Adams, Jay Duke, and a host of other guys are doing the fountainscape out in the field. And Alan and Decker and Jack Arju with the boys. So that's the other one, you know, working with your sons. That's going to be the build right here, which is the pond over by the stone house. John Adams is building a really nice feature. It's for the Sawyer Mason Foundation, which is in memory of John's grandson. So we're going to be doing a donation this pond camp. There are roughly 125 people here, and that doesn't include Garden State Koi people. That's just how many attendees that are here, 125. I think we can handle it, and we have a lot going on, so people can migrate from spot to spot. But let's get started and have a great pond camp, everybody.
So Pond Camp has started, and we're here at the feature that myself, Sean Frost, and Enrique are all working on. Help teaching these guys a couple of different techniques. And it's gonna be 3 scalloped urns, all set at different heights. We're gonna have lights in them, a whole bunch of boulders around them, aquatic plants, and they're gonna actually sit in a little holding pool area that will disappear down below. So we started off the other day prepping this area, putting the blocks in, and this afternoon we just started by backfilling the block and making sure all our soil is slanted and pitched to the blocks. As we set boulders, we might need to dig some areas out so the boulders sit right. Some might sit on an angle, we don't have to dig, but we're gonna start by picking a couple of rocks and placing the urns in the middle to see what looks appropriate in front of this 1800s mansion.
I feel so much warmer now.
So this is the bill for Sawyer Mason, right? So it's special.
Yes, it is.
Something special. Put it right here.
Reservoir.
Hey, let's get the basin in today. And tomorrow you guys can move into the three. Hey, Sawyer Mason on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sawyer Mason!
Our goal here over the next 2 days is to build a goldfish pond. This isn't a koi pond, this is just gonna be a little goldfish. We're gonna have a bubbling urn in the middle, which is gonna act as our filter, and this is gonna be heavily planted with water lilies and then marginal plants. We're just running a skimmer on this and gonna just recirculate the water. All right, guys, have a good build.
So right now we're setting our 3 scallop urns kind of in the position that they're gonna be after we get them all plumbed up. What we're gonna have to do is take them down and actually take the drill and the hole saw and start drilling holes in the top a little larger so we can have extra water come through the fountains, as well as a larger light. We're gonna be using a 3-watt aquascape light up top. So the first boulder is going in. Sean has picked this nice rock with a very sharp edge. So as the water sheets off the rock, we get a nice cascade. It's gonna go on the far distance there. We're gonna form a pooling area in between the 3 scalloped urns that will gather water and eventually flow off this rock. So Sean, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah, we're gonna. So I like the way this shape is coming around this urn. So I'm gonna bring that urn right in. Bring this stone right into this urn, and I'm gonna flatten this stone out. We're gonna create a channel between the 3 urns in the middle. The highest urn being in the back corner there. And that'll be bibbed, so that water will come down. It'll cascade down between all 3 urns, and then this will be the last drop where you see most of the people are arriving here. This is what you're going to see. So when you're designing this, that's what we're shooting for, is wherever the most volume of people are looking at a commercial site like this, that's where you want the wow factor.
The big ta-da!
That's it.
So everyone out there, this is Weston Zimmerman. If you were a contractor, this guy has an awesome thing that he's a part of, and I believe helped invent it. It's called Synced Up.
Yep. Basically what it is like at Tyson Landscaping, where we were doing these kinds of jobs for years, we needed a way to estimate our jobs that also recover overhead and make sure that we weren't charging the wrong price for our jobs, and needed a way to have access to all the job info like on your mobile app, and then be able to tell, estimated versus actual after the job was done, called job costing, to learn whether we made money or not. And if we didn't, what do we need to do for next time? So anyway, we made an app for all that called Synced Up. And there's a couple hundred companies all over the US, North America, that are using it now. And it's been quite a ride, but it's been fun because we've been able to see contractors go from starving artists to thriving. There you go. Yeah. Know your numbers. That's our tagline. It's all about making sure you're pricing jobs profitably.
Do you have any YouTube videos out that describe?
Yeah.
So guys, make sure you check out the link above.
Yep. So at Synced Up, there's a demo video on there that shows you what it does. I kind of have just started posting like some educational stuff, like, hey, how do you do job costing, or how do you cool ways to do upsells, or how to make sure you're recovering all your overhead. Just educational stuff to kind of help throw in with the actual tool of what Synced Up does.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us at Pond Camp 2022.
You betcha.
Hope you have a blast. Oh, we missed. Hope you have a blast.
all done here today. Let's get all these hand tools and put them in a neat pile. Just kind of clean everything up here, all the pipes in one place. And any of these little rocks, just put them in one place so we're not tripping over them.
And what do you think of the progress so far here on the fountain feature?
I think we're in a good place right now. We've got kind of the bones of this thing laid out. We have a lower drop here. We're kind of centering our whole viewpoint of what we are guessing is the most used area of entrance, and that's this front entrance and drive around circle here. So we have more waterfalls coming off on this side. We have a bib liner up top that's going to have a pooling area, and that will drop into a waterfall. And we'll have a couple of little rivulets of water.
Little horsetails dropping down over
dropping
here.
over there.
And that way, those horsetails, you'll be able to see when you come out of the entrance of the mansion right here.
And maybe even some down here in the front. Some lower drops in front of this, where that water, you might get some water off of this drop right here. And then we can have it come down and kind of slide over.
If you don't know who Sean is, he is the owner of Naturescapes out of New Hampshire. Very, very talented artist up in the New England area. Check him out on YouTube, Facebook, and this video that's coming out on the Guardians Takeaway YouTube channel. What do you have here today?
Romanian steak.
Romanian steak.
For everybody. It's
taking two.
appetizer.
Wow.
Quality control is here. Unbelievable. Thank you, sir.
Let me see that piece, Duke.
Yes, sir.
This protein, right?
Protein.
Protein.
100% protein. You want to be big, you eat big animals, right, Evan?
Yeah. It's protein.
So we did a great job on the fountainscape for day one. 4.5 hours in of construction. We had the basin partially done, but the fountains are set in place. The plumbing's pretty much done, and Sean's got a lot of the character boulders on the outside set. And then also this one main spillway stone right here. The water's gonna gather up in the middle of those urns and then flow this way and drop right down here in the corner. We chose that area as the main viewing point for the fountain because as you pull into the mansion, this is what you'll see. It's gonna look super spectacular. So not only do we build water features at Pond Camp, we do field games and other fun stuff.
What kind of fun stuff are we gonna do, Tim?
I don't know, like pick
Please
your
tell
nose.
us.
So right now we're gonna go do an egg toss, tug of war, some dizzy bat race, and then the cocktail hour starts.